Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Myst. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and the world that we will be going to this time around is, I believe it is called Channelwood. So, the process to getting to Channelwood is a lot simpler than getting to Stone Ship. And it all revolves around 724. It's really, like I said, it's a lot simpler than it was. I would say that Stone Ship was probably one of the more complex ones just to even get into. Although, once we actually get into Channelwood, it's probably the easiest one to get lost in. Just due to the nature of it, and we'll see that when we get there. And I don't think the book for Channelwood here in the library actually accomplishes much. Doesn't really help a great deal. But I'll still show it off anyway for those who want to read it. I believe it is this one. Yep, Channelwood. And then the ink starts to change colors, which apparently the original natives of Channelwood knew about, but apparently it didn't manifest itself until later. And I guess maybe that would be considered a map for this one. I suppose so. Dang it. There we go. Okay, so to get into Channelwood, first we have to go into the cabin here, where we got a furnace that has a PSI gauge on it. But first things first, this is 724. Oops. There we go. And we have a matchbook. And you actually had to move the match across the striker to actually light it, which is a neat thing. So we light it, and then we turn the wheel to actually get things going. And here's something out there. Oh, there's a little niche in there, but it's not really okay. Didn't think that was gonna actually show up. I'll have to remember. I didn't even think I had that program active. Dang it. Okay, but I'm not gonna alt-tab out because that might cause issues. So now I turn this thing back off. So that as it comes down, I'll just get in, jump right in there. Okay, I had to click on it to get in there. And there we are. And I believe this button does nothing. Okay. Oh. I don't think I had ever seen that there was another wheel in here. Does it actually? Yes, it does. Though I won't be needing it. Well, actually, I kind of will. But not right now. But we've got a world to explore. So while the other one, the first stone ship was largely aquatic based, this one kind of is too, just in a different way. And the first thing we need to do is head up to that windmill. Have here, this whole deal looks like just one big water pump. Aha! Now we've turned the water on so it goes through here. And now, in order to gain access to the stuff up there, we have to do certain things here. And I'm going to go ahead and check, see if I can actually do anything here first. Oh. I guess not. Not from this end, anyway. Go ahead and switch that back over. So right now it's pointed this way, which there it does nothing, but does it accomplish anything here? Well, we got something. Haha! Very nice. That gives us access to that. But we can't do anything there yet because the water doesn't go to there yet. I don't need to do anything with that. I do need to switch this one over, though. That one can lead to there, but oh, I didn't realize that there was a lever there. I need to take care of that, and basically, with running, you can either do shift and move, or move and click. And that'll basically be a double move, which is kind of what I'm doing here. So that extends the pipe across the gap. So we got two... I'm going to go ahead and say those two look like elevators. Now it's just a matter of... Can I open this one? Yes, I can. Aha. I think that other one might be access to the linking book back to MeleeWizard. So, now we've got a whole bunch of stuff to explore here. Was there anything else around here? Just gonna explore every bit here and just see where we can go. I guess just taking every left I come across. That's kind of systematic. Anything here? No. Bunch of pots, but not much else. Here, and I think this is a dead end, so... And it continues on this way, and this way. Yeah, as I said, this is probably the easiest one out of the bunch to get lost in. Ooh. And I don't think I can operate this because the water's not flowing to that spot. So, I think that's another method of getting up here, but how do I open that? Well, that's a thing. And this was where my fear of getting lost is kind of kicking in. Oh. Aha! That's how I open that door. Okay. Well, I found that at least. But I want to say there's still more stuff to explore over this way. Or maybe not. Convinced I'm missing something good. But I am now back here. Good. And yet this is a pretty long, winding staircase. So I need to bring the water over here then. Just running up the stairs. Alright, so where does this go? So I guess this will either lead to the pages or it'll lead to the way back. Let's see which one this is. Oh. There's a little hidden thing here. Ah, this looks definitely fancier than what we had seen. Comes with actual music, as opposed to just the ambiance that we had heard. There's the red page. Okay, we've got a couple more drawers. Got a dagger and the other half of the clue. I couldn't quite remember where that was. Oh, there we go. So now we have both halves of that. So now, when the time comes, that will come into use, and I will read off what that says when the time comes. Once I write down that half. But what do we have here? Okay. And that's a lovely, lovely thing. But we've also got something more back here. Ah, that's a secret way. Here, just lying there, we have the blue page. Though this place seems to be not as fancy as Sirius's room, but we definitely have some interesting things here. Rusty nails, scythe spears. Oy. Oh, what do we have here? Ah. So this is the source of the message that we saw earlier, in whatever language that is. Okay.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
Uh-huh. Is that referring to these pages? Or is that referring to something else? Who knows? They know. As of now, we don't. But we got a page. I consider bringing the blue one just so we can see what Akinar says first. But, we've got a pattern going. We might as... I see no reason not to deviate from it at the moment. If I end up finding Akinar's page first in any of the other worlds, I'll probably just... I'll do that, but... Okay... So... Run down the stairs. And now, let's see where that other elevator takes us. This is my process of elimination. That's gotta be... I don't... Actually, no, I do still need that one where it is. I need that one there, because we don't need that elevator anymore. Well, we don't have access to that elevator anymore. But that also... The settings that I have these junctures at are preserved when I leave and come back. So I really only need to change one for the return trip. One to get to the... basically, I have to switch that first one back and forth to get to the page and to get back here. Oh, is this taking us straight to the MYST book? Yes, it is. Okay. So, all in all, I think this went rather well. I didn't get quite as lost as I thought I was going to. Alright, so I got the red page. Let's see what Cirrus has to say now.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of MYST. I see that you are. I am called Cirrus. All the red pages. I know. Must search. Bring 2 more for the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my money. For my wicked brother. Distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is none. Never ending. Bring the red page. Please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded. Must help me. Help me.
Alright, so he promises a reward, and he's also kind of trying to give reasonings for release, helping him and not Akinar. Did I? Yep, that's still up there. So I only need to turn the turn this thing back off. And then I'll be able to head back in. So I guess when it's one step up, you can still get in. That's somewhat lenient timing there. Alright, so I will be back in a moment with the blue page. Alright. What do you have to say?
more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. Long. It's so long since my brother, Sirius, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. Greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. Not let him trick you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. Murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages. To me, listen, you must obey me. Pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Okay then. So, Akinar says that Sirius is ruled by greed and he actually killed Atris. Sirius, meanwhile, saying Akinar is ruled by destruction, but oddly did not mention anything about their father. So that's... And as we're getting more pages, their transmission, for lack of a better term, is getting a little bit more solid and coherent, so we're able to make out more of what they're saying. That's a trend that will continue as we get more pages. So, we're 2 worlds down, 2 more to go. So, until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.